Hey, welcome. Red mic check, red mic check, red mic check. G. Alfred Palmer in the house. Welcoming you once again to the red hot mic. The question you can see the thumbnail. Should women look for marital partnerships? It's become a big idea today. Let me get the music out of the way. Even though it sounds good, I want to talk to you real briefly. What's happening today is we're seeing a lot of, especially women, asking for and saying that they're looking for marital uh, partnerships. They're looking for marital partnerships, and the question uh, is that a viable option? Is that something that a woman should be looking for? If you followed me for any length of time, you would know that I look at gender uh, binary, and not only binary, but I look at the specific stages within those binary genders. So it's important for me to say this when it comes to the idea of should women look for marital partnerships. And I'm going to say this, that a woman is different than a female and a female different than a girl. Where, ladies, you're born a female, you're born a girl, not a female. Female is a level or stage of development. It is mental, emotional, and cognitive development. What we have done is we have labeled our genders, basically, not on developmental perspective or aspects, but we have done that based on physical tools. Okay. So the problem is that we need to understand that there's a difference, and that there's different expectations and different rules that govern, or laws that govern, each stage of development. We'll talk to you. A woman is not a female, and a female's not a girl. And it's important to understand what a female is and understand what it is that motivates her, drives her, and attracts her. And that's important, because when we understand what motivates her and what attracts her, as men, we will better understand what's right and what's wrong, or what's beneficial, what's good, better, best, when we choose a woman, because there's not a right or wrong. I don't like the idea of right or wrong, but good, better, best. There's always going to be good, there's going to be better, then there's going to be the best. We want best. So here's the notion of, should a woman look for a partnership? I say no. A woman should not look for a partnership. I know that females do. And if you look at the difference between a female and a woman, you'll see why. And I'm not going to get into that, but I'm going to just say this. Women do not look for partnerships. A partnership is a contractual agreement that basically binds one person to a set of rules and another person to a set of rules within the contract. And if something is not adhered to within the contract can be broken, or the partnership can be dissolved or divorced. And that's what we're seeing right now in a lot of cases in the United States and around the world. We're seeing more and more divorces based on the fact of our mentality of how we look at marriage. Marriage is not a partnership, too easily broken. Now, I'm not going to talk about what marriage is in this video. I'm going to talk about that in the next video, and talk about how and why marriage isn't a partnership, and what marriage really is, and how that can help us in our relationships. We're seeing more and more of our women left alone. It's missed because, and it's not a put down, but they've been taught wrong of what relationship or marriage is. Marriage is not a contract. Marriage is not a partnership like in a business. A marriage is not a business. Okay, we have to understand that marriage is not a business, and so we have to gain a better understanding of what it is. We're going to talk about that in our next video. I hope you will tune in to the next one. Dr. G. Alfred Palmer. Peace.